First of all, I want to say that Lynn is a great expert in what she is doing. She has a ton of practice. And when I've been looking for my teacher, for me it was important that this person knows not only the theory, but also has a practice.
If this is something that you truly want to do, and you truly want to learn the art of hypnosis, you want more of an intimate experience with your instructor leading you through this and helping you discover your voice and your style, then I don't think anybody else, you're not in any better hands than with Lynn.
She's warm and enveloping and is so generous. She's generous with her time and her energy commitments, and just generous with the amount of information that she shares with students.
I can actually say now that I am a certified hypnotist. When I first learned that this is something that I wanted to do and this is a career path that I wanted to take, I spent all this time researching the perfect schools that had the most extensive curriculum and just everything you could possibly think of. And I found a place that I won't mention the name, but over time I found that it was just so overwhelming, and it was just tons of information that now, knowing what I know from taking Lynn's course, I didn't really actually need at all.
You know, there were all different types of students in the class, which was really nice. We all came with our different abilities, strengths, and she really helped bring out the best in each one of us.
Every question you have about hypnosis, every question you have about situations that you are facing with your client, Lynn can always give answer and explain how it is the best to deal with this problem of the client or with this situation based on her experience. And for me, this is very important. Secondly, Lynn is always in touch with you. I have been always impressed because sometimes I would have some volunteers with whom I would need to solve some issues or problems this person came to me with. I would text or send a mail to Lynn, and immediately I would get response and scripts and suggestions how it is the best to deal with it. So this is really valuable also.
The school that I went to was, one, incredibly expensive, and then two, there wasn't enough time spent on the basics and building your confidence as a hypnotist to do the work that we want to do. And it just blows my mind that I was able to learn this with Lynn and her course in a shorter period of time.
And another thing what I want to share, and I think it's really priceless, it's how supportive Lynn is. You know, during the time of class, she really support how you feel about yourself as professional. She really makes you believe in yourself. She really gives you this feeling that you can do it. And it's so important because when you are new in the field, when you are just starting, of course there are some hesitation, of course there are some doubts. And I can tell that during this program I had with Lynn, I grew up. I really grew up as a person and as a professional. And because I came into hypnosis classes with some backgrounds that I had in other areas of my practice, I can say I grew up in that areas as well. So if you would ask me, should you take hypnosis classes with Lynn, I would definitely say yes, and I highly recommend it.
Lynn is so amazing at matching people and meeting them where they're at. It was less about getting everybody through the information. It was more about them actually understanding and finding their voice and finding who they were as a hypnotist and what type of work they're going to do. I can confidently say she loves this. And she offers so much more than any other program that I could research about. The added bonus sessions, the one-on-ones, the everything. And what was remarkable about it is that everything all came together beautifully.
She's just an awesome cheerleader, and that really was helpful for me as I went along in the course. So, Lynn, I can't say enough good about you and your certification class. It's been invaluable to me, both personally and professionally.
And I remember her saying this at the beginning of the course, and I'm thinking 2 months or however long the course was. I was like, there's no way that really I'm going to come out of this as a confident hypnotist. And she kept saying, you will, which is something I now know from her is something you'll be saying to clients a lot in the future, is you will. I think Lynn is incredibly talented. She has so much experience and so much history in this field. And she was speaking about this and doing interviews with some of the biggest names that you read about in this field now. Before it was talked about. She truly cares about this. She cares about her craft, and she cares about you as a hypnotist in the future. She wants this for you just as much as you want it for yourself. And she will give you all the tools that you need, plus more. Just do it.